So you're looking to power up early in Tears of the Kingdom and look cool while doing it. Well, the Fierce Deity set is the easiest to do and the coolest way to do it on top of that. Hey guys, welcome on in. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 here. I'm going to show you how to get the Fierce Deity set as quickly as possible. If you guys can, hit that like and subscribe if you do like the video, and let's get started. All right, first things first, we're going to want to get some things out of the way. We're going to need some stamina potions for a decent amount of this quest line. So make your way to Hyrule Plains, take out a sword, cut down some grass, and find a whole bunch of crickets. You're ideally looking for 12 to 16 crickets. What you're going to want to do is take those crickets, go to a cooking station, and then combine 4 crickets in any combination of a Boko Fang or a Moblin Fang in order to make an elixir. We're looking to make 4 energizing elixirs because there's some portions that you're probably going to need if you're low on the stamina wheel. All right, let's start this quest line in the proper order. Now, you don't actually have to start this quest line in the proper order. You can actually just skip to getting the Fierce Deity set, but you're going to want to come back and get the final piece anyways. So go ahead and open your map and head on to the Eldin region. What we're going to be looking for is for a lake called 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Lake. Now, you're going to have to probably go there by foot, but go ahead and head to the Foothill Stables, open up the shrine that's just north of it, and just north of the shrine, you will find 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Lake Cave, where you'll find 2 adventurers that are pretty much exhausted from their adventuring in that cave, because there's a ton of chests in there, and that brings us to part of the secrets of opening this quest line. Now, in order to proceed inwards, you're going to actually have to go make friends with this dog over here. The best way to do that is to open up your map or to open up your inventory, grab 4 pieces of meat, ideally the same type. I just used raw meat, drop them on the ground, and wait for the dog to essentially fall in love with you from giving it delicious, delicious food. Eventually, the dog will start heading towards the cave. Head on into the cave with the dog. Make sure you stay very close, otherwise the quest line can reset and you'll have to do the whole thing over again. And eventually, it'll bring you all the way into the cave where it'll sniff out the correct chest that you need to lift. Take the Ultra Hand, pull it out of the sand, open it up, and you'll find yourselves the Ember Pants. Now, this is for a different quest line, and we'll cover that in a different video. But the adventurers will come running on in, saying, "Oh my god, you found it!" But finders keepers, they're mine now. They drop you a vial that actually has another quest line in there that talks about the Fierce Deity set. It says if you're able to find all 3 pieces and you come back to this location, it'll essentially open up a secret passage in order to get the Fierce Deity Sword. So let's go ahead and get those 3 pieces. Luckily for us, 2 of the pieces are in the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 region. So go ahead and head to the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 region, which is in the top right-hand portion of your map. Now, I highly suggest you go unlock the Sky Mountain Tower. Go do that first because you're going to need it for the second piece anyways. Now, if you've unlocked that tower, go ahead and blast out that tower. And just south of the tower, you're looking for the Kali Ruins. They're on top of essentially a mini plateau. It's essentially a broken down castle that if you find your way into it, you'll find this small little corner that is actually that you can crawl through. Once you crawl through that, you'll see that there's a hole in the ground that you could drop into. Now, luckily for us, this is probably the easiest piece because as soon as you drop down, there's the chest. There's the first piece of the Fierce Deity set. Second piece is really easy to get as well, and it's also in the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 region. What you're going to want to do is teleport back to that Mountain Sky View Tower, blast on out, and you're going to want to fly north until you get to Skull Lake. Now, this is the portion that's going to be a little bit difficult if you're in the beginning of the game and you have 0 stamina wheel. So luckily, we have those energizing potions, and you're going to want to use them as you make your way over. So go ahead and fly towards that lake, and you're looking for this pillar that looks like it's sticking out of the middle of the lake that you can essentially fly into the middle of it, but it's going to take you a decent amount of stamina. So keep popping those energizing stamina potions until you get all the way over there, drop into the hole, and then from there you're going to want to work your way into that hole. Now when you get to the end of the little cavern system, you will see a 𝙀𝙁𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿. You do not need to fight it. All you got to do is go on this little mini plateau, and that's where you're going to find the second piece of the Fierce Deity set. Pretty easy to do, pretty easy to accomplish, and now you already have 2 pieces of the set. All right, for the final piece, it's a little bit harder, but still, once again, not that hard. You're going to want to head on back to Central Hyrule. In the bottom left-hand corner, what we're looking for is actually the Hyrule Sky View Tower. If you have that unlocked, this is going to make it easy. If you don't have it unlocked, you don't have to do it. But if you do have it unlocked, just blast out of it. And what you're going to be doing is looking for Mount Daphnes, which is slightly north of it. and then you're looking for an ancient tree stump. So what you're going to want to do is fly your way over there and then drop into the middle of an ancient tree stump. Now this one's a little bit harder to find, but once you drop down, you'll see these vines that are blocking the progression of the cave. Go ahead and cut down those vines. Keep progressing forward until the point that you have to go all the way up, and you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to climb a decent amount of the way up. So go ahead and climb on up. Be very careful not to waste too much stamina, but you do have those energizing potions that you can do, and climb up as far up as you can possibly go. Eventually you will come to the top where you can cut down some more vines, and as you make your way in, you'll find the last portion of that Fierce Deity set. Open up the chest, and there you go. You now have 3-piece Fierce Deity set that looks absolutely amazing and gives you attack up on top of that. So it's going to make any of the future boss fights that you have to do really easy to do. Well, not easy, but a lot easier. All right, we should probably finish off the last of this quest line, which is getting the Fierce Deity Sword on top of that, which I put in my house because I just don't want to do it and I don't want to shatter it. But what we're going to do is we're going to head back to that Elden region. You're going to go back to the 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Lake Cave where those adventurers head on to the cave wearing the full Fierce Deity set. And as you head on in, eventually the cave wall will open. And inside there, you will find the 4th chest, which does contain that Fierce Deity Sword. Now, congratulations, you have all the pieces you need to go stomp on anything you need to in Hyrule. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop that like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one.